So it's been pretty brutal, the winter around here lately. The winter around here has been pretty brutal lately. Had a lot of snow, about 1.5 feet, and a lot of cold temperatures. So it's been hard to get out detecting, but we've had a couple of days that are in the 40s. And this beach right here, look at that, it's almost totally melted off. Plus it's a lot of loose gravel. So it's time to dig, see what we can get. I've never got a gold ring at this spot. I did get a silver ring once, lots of clad. I think we got like a buffalo nickel and some other relics, but yeah, let's see if we can get some jewelry. I'm just happy to be out. So far, I've just kind of done the upper section, and mostly what you find in the upper part is old beaver tails and stuff, because the light stuff floats up to the top and the heavy stuff tends to settle down in the bottom. I don't know if you can see this, but there's almost like little ripples. Well, that's the different water levels, and it'll kind of pull gravel down. And as it pulls it down, a lot of times the heavies, like the coins and the, and the rings and stuff, will settle down here. But I like to dig all of it. Plus, every time I get these out of here, now next year, I just don't have to dig it back up. So I find it's nice to have as clean a beach as I can. You can never get all of them because new ones wash in. There's so much of this stuff out in the lake, but yeah. Then when you come back the next year, it's easier to just find the fresh drops and then hit the next swimming hole. Okay, so just a foot or so from where I was just at, I got my first sound that sounds like maybe it's a coin. Nope. Fishing sinker. But that's what we're looking for. See, there's a nice heavy. It's a little bit like, hitting beaches on the ocean. I mean, of course, it's quite a bit different just because we don't have as many waves, but we do get, 2-3 foot waves here. So the first couple times I came here, this place was just loaded with clad. So far, not much today. There's my first coin, nickel. But that's the tone you're looking for. I find a nickel or just below a nickel are where a lot of the gold ring sounds are. I mean, they can be a lot of different numbers, but that seems to be kind of the sweet spot. Well, sure enough, as I work my way down towards the water, there's another coin. That's a penny. That looks like it's been there a minute. So that one was on its side. It sounded real crazy, which is what a lot of rings sound like, is they'll kind of weave their way in between the rocks and be on their edge. So you're not always going to get a real clean sound off a ring. Dig it all, guys. Penny and a nickel, side by side. Sinker. Well, the sinkers are getting bigger. There we go, quarter. So here's a quarter and a sinker. And I'm in one of the main big troughs right now, which is why I'm starting to pick up. I don't know if you'll be able to really see this on camera. See if I can get a good angle. But you see how it kind of slopes up. I got 2 pennies out of the first hole, and I couldn't confirm it, but I felt like the first one was a weedy. Like I said, I didn't even film it. And then this one popped out, and this one's a weedy for sure. So I think that's 2 weedies in the same hole. So what happens a lot is when the waves come in, they kind of resort all these rocks, and so a lot changes around, and old coins like this will pop out where, like last year, maybe I just couldn't hear them because they were buried under too much gravel or whatever. Because, some of these berms of gravel, they can be several feet deep, so you're obviously not going to hear everything in here. Well, it's getting kind of a weird little signal. And look at that. You got some sort of bracelet. And it says To my son, never forget I love you. I hope you believe in yourself as much as I believe in you. Love, Dad. I don't think that's any kind of special metal, but I will check it out for marks. Yep, I did find the mark. It says stainless steel. But that's complete. Looks like I probably even still would clasp and everything, so. Well, I'm pretty sure this is another weedy. So I haven't shown you guys anything in about an hour. I'm just getting clad and sinkers and garbage. Boy, I was really hoping to get some cool jewelry to show you, but it just hasn't happened yet. But where you find clad, you find jewelry. You just got to keep going. Well, I got something weird here. The heck is that? Well, somebody must know what that thing is. Huh. Yeah, I'm stumped. Well, this was kind of an iffy tone. I dug down, like, it's a really cool old lock. I think when I get this cleaned up, this is gonna be a skeleton key padlock. I think that thing's gonna look really cool. Maybe there'll be some awesome writing on there or something. Projects. Well, I see some sort of jewelry peeking out. Let's see what we got. Darn it. I think it's bling. I saw what looked like turquoise and I'm like, oh man, we're gonna have silver. That is not turquoise. That is plastic. Oh well, that's still cool. Eventually, these turn into something good. You dig enough of them. Well, that is one crazy earring. See, there's the little back piece. Dang. Well, I just got me a ring. That's probably a tungsten or something. Yeah. I'll check it out though. So it's marked antlered. So that must be inlaid antler. Probably in tungsten. That's cool. Well, I think I got something here. Oh, it's a battery. Oh. Look at that old car I just found. That thing's crazy old. Huh. Yeah, I expected it to be a Tootsie. And maybe it is, but I'm not seeing the Tootsie mark on there anymore. Huh, I think it's a pretty old toy right there. 20s, 30s, something like that, probably. That's neat. Whoa!
It's just plated. Bling.
It's amazing.
But hey, it's cool. We'll take that.
Ring's a ring.
Ring is a ring.
So I'm over here digging where Dinwiddie just got done. Look at that. He left me a silver dime. What the heck? Alright, let me clean it up a little and see if I can get a year on this thing. Well, I can't get a date right this second. It's real chewed up, so I don't know if this is one of those nickel Canadian dimes or a silver one, or one that's, you know, half silver. But either way, feels good.